Hare Krishna, thanks for joining today. This is our 70th Bhagavad Gita class, and we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 3. I'm going to start from verse number 10 today, right? So before going there, you can start with the Mangalacharan. Aditya Rishabh, you can do Mangalacharan.
Sure. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sarpitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rubhakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Radhapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Rabadatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadrutam Parijana Sardram Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitam Shra Namo Krishna Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasthatareshatarine He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhane Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vacha Kalpata Rodvesha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Okay. So we are now learning the Karma Yoga, right? Chapter 3. So there are some sections of this chapter. We finished the first section, that is from verse number 1 to 9. Okay, so we have some questions. I posted some questions from our last class. Let's answer those questions first before going to the verse number 10. So in the last class, we finished verse 8 and 9, right? 8 and 9. So in verse 8, what reason was mentioned by Lord Krishna that no one can avoid performing activities? So now Krishna is explaining, right? Krishna is saying that it is not possible that anyone can be inactive, right? So in verse number 8, what is the reason? What is the reason Krishna gave? Vishakha? Vishakha? Unmute yourself.
Avoiding action is impossible, and Krishna says that even maintaining the body requires action, therefore no one can avoid action.
Yeah, for maintaining the body, even for maintaining the body, you need to do your activities. So it is not possible to be inactive. Okay. So now, question number 2. What is the meaning of the second line of this verse? Verse number 8. Karma jayo hi akarmana. Adhika?
Doing work is better than doing nothing. Action is better than inaction.
Yeah. So working is better than no work. Okay. Question number 3. In this section, does Lord Krishna recommend that everyone not to work? Why are the people trying to avoid acting? Dev?
No, because Krishna does not say everyone should stop working. He says, do your duty. People try to avoid work because they fear bad results.
They
Fear bad results.
fear of reactions, not only bad result, fear of reactions. Because they know that if I'm doing any action, there will be reaction, right? Aditya Rishabh, what did you write for this, the answer for this question? Aditya, you can answer.
People try to escape work out of fear of difficulties so that they can get free from the reactions.
Rishabh, same thing?
Kind of. No. People are trying to avoid work because they don't want the reaction.
Same thing, right?
Yes.
Mainly, the answer is a reaction. There, everybody is a fear of reaction. Okay. Question number 4. When one performs, they will get reactions. How can one not get reactions even after performing the action? How one can be? Okay. Going back to Vishaka, what did you write?
I didn't get the answer for this one.
Huh? Why not? This is the important thing. Okay, Radhika?
Okay, so I wrote is by performing action without attachment to the results.
Okay, but how can we do that? Krishna specifically say explaining here, right?
Like offering to the Lord Krishna.
Yeah, what is that called? What is that called? What is this process? There is process name mentioned here in this chapter, right? Okay, Risha?
But work performed for the satisfaction of Krishna and not for our satisfaction is not going to result in reactions even after performing action.
But what is the process name?
Karma yoga. Karma yoga.
No. Karma yoga is the yoga name, but what is the process, the activity name mentioned here? Aditya, did you get it?
Can I tell my answer?
Yeah.
Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed, otherwise, what causes bondage in this material world? If we perform our prescribed duties for Lord Krishna's satisfaction, then we will always be free from bondage.
And then what is the term you mentioned?
Bondage?
No,
You make it.
sacrifice, right? Yagna, right? Yagna, for the satisfaction of Lord Krishna. That is the process called yagna. Okay. Number 5. What are the ultimate reactions that one will get after performing good or bad action? Are the actions of performing good actions preferable? So everybody is doing, they are doing actions, right? Either it is bad action or good action. Okay, what will they get after performing this bad or good action? Nisha?
They will get reaction.
Yeah.
Meaning like the
Reaction.
ultimate reaction is that they will have to come back again to this earthly planet.
Why this is happening?
Because they still have to suffer or enjoy the after suffering or enjoying the reactions, they will again come back to zero.
But what is this name? What is that called?
Bondage.
Good. Bondage. So they will get the bondage without offering. If they have doing anything without offering to Lord Krishna, then it will lead to bondage. Okay. Okay. So are the reactions of performing good actions preferable? Preferable good actions. People can say that I'm doing good work. I'm helping people, right? I am feeding people. I am doing good thing for them. These are the good work. So are those work preferable? Radhika? Preferable?
Yeah.
Even it is not linked to Krishna, still preferable? No. So good work is good, but it should be linked with Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, it will give you the bondage. Right? Good work, we understand that, right? Good work, bad work, whatever you are doing. If it is not related to Krishna, you will get the bondage. Understand? Okay. So now we can move to the next section. Okay. So before going to the next section, I just want to summarize what we have learned in these 9 verses. Okay. If you want, you can write down. Okay. So in the first verse and second verse, Arjuna asks the question, right? If you think intelligence is better than the fruitive work, then Krishna, why are you encouraging me to do the fight, which is a ghastly work? Tell me, Krishna, clearly, should I perform the activity or should I renounce? These 2 verses, Arjuna asks the question to Krishna. And then after that, from verse number 3 to 9, Krishna elaborately explained what? Nishkam Karma Yoga. Okay, verse 3 to 9. Krishna elaborately explained Nishkam Karma Yoga, the great art of doing. Great art of doing work. Okay. So this is the secret Krishna is giving to all, that you can perform everything. You can perform everything, but there is a trick that you have to do everything by offering to Krishna. That is called yagna. Okay. In verse number 3, Krishna started replying Arjuna's question, and he said that there are 2 classes of men. Right? 2 classes of men. One is the practitioner of Jnana Yoga or Sankhya Yoga. Right? And another type of person who are engaged in Buddhi Yoga or Karma Yoga. So those who are practicing Jnana Yoga or Sankhya Yoga, who have already developed the knowledge, okay, and detachment, they don't need to perform the prescribed duty. But others who are mature, are not mature enough, if they are not mature enough but want to renounce, then it will be called as immature renunciation. And those people will be called as pretender. Okay, mithyachar, pretender. Okay. And after that, in verse 4, Krishna says that by being inactive, one will not be free from the reaction. Okay? One will not be free from the reaction. And verse number 5, being inactive, Krishna says that being inactive is impractical. It is not a practical thing, because one will be forced to do work by the modes of material nature. Okay, so being inactive is impractical. Got it? That is verse number 5. 6, he said that if one tries to be inactive or renounce forcefully without proper knowledge, that will be called as immature renunciation. In that case, they are showing off externally, but there is no change in internally. What is Aditya?
Mataji, could you please say verse 6 one more?
Yeah. So it says that if one tries to be inactive or renounce forcefully, they don't have knowledge, but they want to renounce forcefully without proper knowledge, that will be called the immature renunciation. Okay? And verse number 7. Thus, one who engages in performing prescribed duty with the spirit of detachment, they are doing everything, but their spirit is, they have the spirit of detachment, far superior to attached sannyasis. Rishabh, what is the meaning of attached sannyasi?
Who attached sannyasi is people who are not people
Sannyasi.
who act as they are renounced but are still attached to material things.
And
Show off.
yeah, show off. So in this verse says that who are superior to them? Those
The householders who perform their activities for the satisfaction of Krishna. Yagna.
So they are doing the activities with the spirit of detachment.
Yes.
They don't have any desire for the result. They are far superior. That's why people are sometimes saying that who are in household life, right? If they are practicing Krishna consciousness, they are far superior to those who are like what is that called? Brahmachari or Vanaprastha. Garhastha life, because Garhastha life is very complicated. But still, they are practicing Krishna consciousness. That's why they are more qualified. Okay. And verse number 8, one cannot remain inactive. Even for maintaining the body, they have to work. Right? Today, in the question, you have answered that one. And verse number 9 is the most important, that Krishna gave the instruction that even if you are doing activities, you will not be bound by the reaction. The process Krishna is now explaining. Okay. So after hearing about Nishkam Karma Yoga, so we have heard about Nishkam Karma Yoga. Now we are entering a new section, okay, where Krishna will give the knowledge of another thing. Okay, so after hearing about Nishkam Karma Yoga, Arjuna might think that, oh Krishna, I might not be able to do this. Okay, it will be better for me to give up the work. Okay, thus Krishna is now going to explain stepping down one level. Okay, so who remembers what is the first knowledge Krishna gave to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita? What kind of knowledge? Anyone? Aditya Rishabh, I'll come back to you. Anyone? Radhika, Dev, what is the first knowledge Krishna gave in Bhagavad Gita? Vishaka, what is the knowledge that we have learned in chapter 2? What is the first knowledge? You have to remember.
He gave the knowledge of the soul and body.
Good. He gave the knowledge of body and soul. That is the highest knowledge. Right? See, he is giving the knowledge from higher than stepping down. Why he is doing this? Because Bhagavad Gita is universal to all, right? So not many people Not all people are in the same level. There are different level of knowledge people have. Huh? So who is not able to take the highest knowledge, then Krishna came down to the next level. What is the next level? Krishna explained, Nishkam Karma Yoga. If you are not following that knowledge, okay, you follow the Karma Yoga, Nishkam Karma Yoga. Okay? And now, if you are not able to follow the Nishkam Karma Yoga, okay, going down one more step. And this is the level called Karma Kanda. Okay? So Krishna is going to give the knowledge of Karma Kanda from verse number 10. Okay? Let me share that verse here. You understand, right? Why Krishna is stepping down? Okay. Okay. Chant. Who wants to chant? Verse number 10. Vishaka, do you want to try? Chanting the verse? Try it.
Sahayajna pracharva poro
Srishta. Shahayagna praja srishta.
Shahayagna praja vishta poro vaka
Puro
prajapita
vacha.
poro vaja prajapatyaha ane
Prajapatihi.
prajapati aneha prasavishaham
Anena prasha vishadham. Esha vostushtat kamadhu.
esa voshtiv ishtakamato.
Okay. Read the translation.
Translation. In the beginning of
Translation by
creation,
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
in the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generations of men and demigods, along with sacrifices for Vishnu, and blessed them by saying, "Be thou happy for this yajna sacrifice, because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation."
Okay, this is very nice verse. Huh? Here you will get to know what is Krishna's arrangement for us. Huh? What is Krishna's arrangement for us? Shaha Yagna Praja Srishta. All the generations of men, all the living entities, and demigods. Demigods, huh? Living entities and the demigods are created along with the sacrifice. What three things Krishna created here? The living entities, demigods, and the yagna, the sacrifice. The second line, Pura Vacha Prajapati, by the Lord of the creatures. Who created? The Lord. What are the three things he created? Living entities. Aditya, go ahead.
The demigods and sacrifices.
Living entities, demigods, and
Sacrifices.
And who created? The Lord of creature, Prajapati. Prajapati. Praja means all the creators. I mean the creatures, right? Like the living entities and the demigods. Huh? Prajapati. And said that Anena Prasha Vishadham. I am created all of you, like living entities, demigods, and the sacrifices. Now be happy and prosperous by doing the yagna. Now be happy. Whom he is talking to? All the living entities and the demigods. Like, I created everything. Now you become happy and prosperous by doing the yagna. Esha vastu ishta kamadhu. Because by performing the yagna, you will be bestowed with everything desirable for living, happy living. So this is Krishna's arrangement. So what is the difference between this sloka and other slokas that we have discussed in before? In the earlier sloka, it was recommended to practice the prescribed duty without desire. Right? That is the Nishkam Karma Yoga. But here, as Krishna is started to talk about Karma Kanda, Krishna is saying that it is recommended to practice the prescribed duty without desire. But here, Krishna is saying that if you cannot give up your desire, if you are saying that, oh Krishna, I cannot give up my desire, then do the prescribed duty by performing the yagna, and your desire will be fulfilled. And in this way, you will gradually be free from desire. See, Krishna is giving the knowledge of different level, but the target one is what? Target one is getting the Krishna consciousness. Gradually purify yourself. If there are different levels, right, the goal is to reach the first level. Okay, if you are not there, okay, you can start from the level where you are in. Okay, but gradually purify to go up. This is the target. You got it, right? Krishna is explaining karma kanda here, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop here. You have to elevate yourself. Okay, so the Lord created, and here Krishna says that the system, what is that? And people may ask that why this material world is then created. Because the Lord created this material world only to give us the opportunity to go back to Him. Okay, to go back to Him. And at the same time, the Lord also gave us the ways how we can go back to Him. So here Lord is called as Prajapati, the Lord of the living beings. So what is actually happened to us? We were with Lord Krishna, right? But one day we wanted to be the Lord of ourselves. Right? We were with Krishna, but one day we are thinking that I want to be the Lord. Rishabh, what is that?
Just a few minutes ago, you said that by doing, here it says by doing sacrifice, you'll your desires will be fulfilled, and slowly you will be desireless. But how is that possible? Because if a person sees that if I do sacrifice, my desire is fulfilled, he'll continue doing that for his desire.
That's what Krishna is going to explain in the next verses, right? That is the thing Krishna is going to explain here. You will get to know. Okay, the process. Okay, so, but the Lord, who is always taking care of us, wanted to take us back to Him, right? So that's why He is created this system. So what is the process? It is the process of sacrificing for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. And the result of this sacrifice is live comfortably. What is Krishna says here? That be thou happy by this yagna, because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable. So he started to explain the process here. And he will explain how this process will work. Okay, this yagna process will work in the next verse. You understand here, right? Krishna says what the things? He said that I have created demigods, all the living entities, and the sacrifices. Okay, and now by doing the sacrifice, you all become happy and prosperous. Okay, so this is the system Krishna created for us for our comfortable life in this material world. But that doesn't mean that if we are feeling comfortable here in this material world, we want to stay here. You got my point, right? Right? When if you are now growing up gradually, and sometimes there will be time that you have to go outside for study, right? And you have to stay in the dormitory, right? So if your parents allowed you to stay that dormitory, does that mean that your parents are not loving you anymore? No, right? But why they're sending you away? They
For your good.
for your good, right? And they also make sure that when you are staying in the dormitory, your life will be smooth and comfortable. They will prepare, they will make all the arrangement, but they will not, they don't want that you will be staying in the dormitory for the whole life. Will they think that like that way? No, their target will be you will finish your degree and get the degree and come back to parents. And after that, if you get job, you can go somewhere else, but your parents always want you to be with them, right? But wherever you are living, they always make sure that your life will be comfortable. They will make all the arrangement. Got it? In another way, if you think that when someone in the family member is sick, right, and doctor says that this person needs to be hospitalized right away, okay, so when we send that person to hospital, does that mean that we don't want to take care of that person? This is very difficult, that's why we are sending him away. Does that mean that way? No, we are sending him to the hospital for the proper treatment, and we are waiting for him to come back to home, right? The same thing is happening. When we try to lord everything and we are trying to oppose Krishna, that means we are sick, we became sick, right? And to cure from this sickness, Krishna sent us here in this material world. But that doesn't mean that Krishna became angry with us. He doesn't love us anymore. That's why he sent us away from him. He sent us here in this material world for the treatment. Okay? And when the treatment is done and we are overcoming that sickness, we have to go back to him because Krishna is waiting for us. But he is making sure while we are staying in this material world, everything necessary things that we need to stay here, he is making all the arrangements. What is the arrangement here? Krishna says that I created both of you and also the yagna. By doing this yagna, you all become happy and prosperous. Got this point? Okay. Now, in the next verse, Krishna will say how this process is working, how this process will work. Okay. Please chant, Aditya Risha.
Devan bhavatanena te deva bhavayantu va parasparam bhavayantah shreya paramavapsyata.
Okay. Read
What
the
mean-
word by word translation.
Devan, demigods, bhavayata,
One
having
person.
belief.
One person can read. Okay.
Anena, by this sacrifice, they, those, devaha, demigods, bhavayantu, will please, vaha, you, parasparam, mutually, bhavayantaha, pleasing one another, shreyaha, benediction, param, the supreme, avapsyatha, you will achieve.
Okay.
Translation.
Aditya can read the translation.
Translation by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Yeah.
The demigods, being pleased by the sacrifices, all and thus by cooperation between men and demigods, prosperity will reign for all.
Okay. So, do you remember what Krishna is going to talk about here in this verse?
The
What
process.
did I say?
How the process is done.
Which process?
Sacrifice.
Yagna, yeah, sacrifice. So what Krishna is saying here? Devan bhavantena nena. Demigods are pleased by sacrifice. Please understand this point. Demigods are pleased by sacrifices. Who is doing the sacrifices? Who is doing the sacrifices? That the
Human.
demigods will be pleased?
Human.
Vishaka, who is going to do the sacrifice?
The living entities.
Living entities. So try to understand the point that living entities will do the sacrifice and the demigods will be pleased by those sacrifices. Got it? First line. And the second line, te deva bhavayantuva. And then those demigods will please the living entities. Okay, so the living entities are pleasing demigods by doing the sacrifice, and in turn, the demigods will please the living entities. Huh? By how they are going to please the living entities? By giving all the necessary things we need to live this life. So there is a mutual, what is called mutual reciprocation, that living entities are pleasing the demigod and demigods are pleasing the living entity. This is the reciprocation, and through this cooperation, you are doing this for me, I am doing this for you, right? By doing this cooperation, the prosperity will reign and everybody will be satisfied. Got it? How this process will work? You will do on your own. One person will please another person. And by this cooperation, you all will be happy. You understand the arrangement of Krishna for us in this material world? Okay. So, this verse is talking about the reciprocation between living entity and demigods, and we know about living entity. We know about living entity, right? Who are they? Us, right? The spirit soul. And now let's try to understand who are the demigods. Who are the demigods? Who are they? What is their position? Their position is of course higher. Their position is of course higher than the position of living entity. So demigod's position is higher than our position. Dev, you are understanding, right? Demigod's position is higher than our position, but it is lower than the position of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. So their position is lower than Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, but it is higher than the living entity, the position of living entity. All the demigods except Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. So, are all the demigods equal to Krishna? Radhika, can you say that everybody is same? We can worship Krishna, we can worship Durga at the same time. Is the same? Same, Radhika? Why? Why? Because demigods, all the demigods are devotees of Krishna. Okay? Their position is lower than Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna is the supreme. Lord Krishna is the supreme. Do anyone here knows the 10 offenses to the holy name? Anybody know the 10 offenses to the holy name? Okay. In that offenses, 10 offenses, one offense is if anyone thinks that the name of the Lord and the name of the demigods like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva is equal to or higher than the holy name of the Lord, it is a great offense. Got it? No? Aditya didn't get it. What did I say? If anyone considered the name of the demigods like Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva is equal to or higher than the holy name of the Lord. If anyone thinks like that way, it is a great offense. Okay? So the position of the demigods and the position of Lord Krishna are not same. All the demigods are lower than what? Lord Krishna. So you have to be careful. We saw sometime in many houses, in their altar, they are putting Lord Krishna on all the demigods the same, and they are worshipping at the same time, at the same way. This is not the proper thing. Lord Krishna's position is supreme. That's why he is called Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. So when these demigods are being worshipped, so all the demigods except Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when these demigods are being worshipped to please, the demigods awarded the worshippers, right? When the living entities are doing different type of sacrifices for different type of demigods, right? There are different sacrifices for each of the demigods. Like somebody do the sacrifices for sun god. Somebody did the sacrifice for what is that called? Indra, right? Somebody can do the sacrifice for Saraswati. Somebody can do sacrifice for other demigod. Different type of sacrifices for different type of demigods. Okay, and according to their sacrifices, they are awarded by different benedictions. Okay, but it is Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, later we will learn that the benedictions that the demigods are giving to the worshippers, it is actually possible because Krishna is sanctioning those things. You got my point? What did I say? That all the benedictions that you are getting from the demigods by worshipping them, all those benedictions is possible for them to give you because it is only sanctioned by Lord Krishna. Okay, so that these demigods are not separate entities, rather they are the parts of Lord's body. They're the part of Lord's body. They provide us sunlight, water, air, and other necessary things for our maintenance. And Krishna made the arrangement of how this kind of maintenance is supposed to happen. The living entity will please demigods by performing the sacrifice, and by being pleased, the demigods will provide us the necessary things for our living. As for particular demigod, a particular type of sacrifice has to be done. And through the particular yagna, you will be awarded by different benedictions. But who is the supreme beneficiary? Is Lord Vishnu. He is the supreme beneficiary. So you can see that when you are seeing the people are doing some kind of yagna or fire sacrifice for different type of demigods, whom they worship first. Do you know the mantra when they are chanting? Whom they worship first? Lord Vishnu. Mantra is for Lord Vishnu. Okay, and sometimes you will see there's the presence of Shalagram Shila. Okay, so and also when they're chanting the mantra for fire sacrifices, before each mantra, what they chant? Before every mantra, what is their chanting? Om, right? Om. So this Om, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, it is I am this syllable. Om is actually Lord Krishna. So then the question that why Lord Vishnu? Because he is the Yagapati. Okay. So then the intelligent person will ask, then the question can come to you. right? If everything is sanctioned by Lord Krishna, okay, and he is the supreme beneficiary, then why do we need to worship demigod? You can ask me this question, right? Why do we need to worship demigods separately? If everything is coming from Krishna and he is giving us everything, and the goal of every activity is to please Krishna, then why do we need to worship demigod? Radhika, do you have this question? This is obvious question, right? So we will discuss this thing in the next class because it's almost 7:45. Okay. Try to remember what we have discussed today. Okay. So the thing is that Krishna is going to explain us about the karma kanda. And he will also show us the way. Even you are practicing karma kanda, still you can elevate yourself to the higher level. Okay, so 3 levels Krishna is giving the knowledge. First he gave the knowledge of soul and body, and then the Nishkam Karma Yoga, and now we are learning the karma kanda. Okay, any question from you? No? Okay, then we can end our class today. Vancha kalpataruvasya kripa sindhubhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. श्रीमद् भागवत गीता as it is की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.